Hey guys, welcome back to the Crony Mommy. I'm coming to you live and fresh faced. So, I was trying to figure out how I could be more comfortable on camera while also telling you guys about my Crohn's journey or anything else that I really choose to tell y'all. So, today you're going to get ready with me to do absolutely nothing, but we're going to do some makeup today. So, let's see how this goes. First, if you haven't already, watch my other videos. They tell you about my Crohn's journey, or my Crohn's origin story, as I like to call it. In the journey that I took to get diagnosed with Crohn's. But in the synopsis, I was diagnosed at 17, a couple days after my 17th birthday. I had been sick for a few months before I received a official diagnosis. The wait for the diagnosis literally almost killed me. This was the Fenty Skin moisturizer. I really like this. My lips is dry. This is the like the honey gloss from Victoria's Secret. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Hydro Primer. This is my first time using this, but I think it's supposed to be like a dupe for the Milk Hydro Primer. I've never used that, so I really don't have anything to compare it to. So like I was saying, I got diagnosed about maybe, oh, this feels good, a few months after I got really sick. So it was sad, but I made it through. And then I guess we could talk about where I am now. So that was 17 years ago. I am now a mom of 2. And I have an ostomy. Those of you that do not know what an ostomy is, I basically have a bag where poop goes. So yeah, there's that. I got my ostomy a few years ago, about 4 now, when I was pregnant with my youngest son. Well, with my son, he's my only son. And concealer. This is the Fit Me concealer. So yeah, I got pregnant with him, and then shortly after that, I had to get an ostomy because I was in a really bad flare. And in order to save both of our lives, hold on. And I'm back. So like I was saying, I got pregnant with my son in 2017. In October of 2017, I had to have temporary ostomy surgery. And that was a whole that was some nonsense. So being pregnant and having an ostomy, I was depressed because I felt like I couldn't be the person that I wanted to be pregnant this time, because I have an older child. My daughter is 8, but she was like 5 at the time when I was pregnant. And I knew like that I didn't want a lot of kids, so I knew that this would probably be my last one. So I wanted to do like the maternity photo shoots and all of that. But of course, I was sick as all get out, and I had a bag. Now, of course, I know I could have went ahead and did all those things, but honestly, I wasn't in a headspace to do those things. Like, I was really depressed. And, like, looking back, I don't think I realized how depressed I truly was. Because, one, I was so sick, I was, like, in the emergency room, like, once a month. Or being admitted to the hospital, like, once a month. Like, it was really a traumatic experience. So yeah, I was depressed, and then just having those thoughts of being in the hospital, and then sometimes you're alone, so your mind gets the best of you, and I would be really sad. Like, what if he doesn't make it? What if I don't make it? And it was just a hard place to be at in my life. But, we made it through. I have a really good support system that let me have my feelings and my moment and, help me through that. I think that having a support system when you have a chronic illness is very important. Like, not a little bit, but a lot. It's extremely important because getting sick it gets the best of you, because a lot of it for me is a mental. You have to be at a place, you have to be mentally strong to be able to be sick. You have to be even stronger to be able to be sick and be pregnant. And then let's just throw in a double whammy and add in, now we're gonna have surgery. Reality starts to shift, and like, I got to a point where I really didn't want to leave the house because of course my belly is growing, and I had got to a place of like, I didn't want people to see my back, but that's kind of impossible at that point because it's there. People are gonna see it. But and then, like, when you first get your surgery, your ostomy kind of sticks out, so it kind of looks like this in the back. So to everybody else, it looks like this is a shirt. It looks like this, which made me very uncomfortable because people would want to poke it or hit it. I had people poke it, and that would just make me so uncomfortable. Because one, why are you touching me? And then two, why are you touching me? Three, why are you touching me? And four, why would you poke it? Like, I understand that, like, most of the time, people are just trying to figure out what it is. But why are you touching me? I think that is the strangest, rudest thing that you can do. Like, I don't know what, people's obsession is with, like, touching pregnant people, but it's weird and it needs to stop. Violating people's personal space is weird. And then I had someone I was related to poke it. And I'm like, yeah, so I just had surgery, so could you not? It's just like, I already felt some type of way. Then I felt weird because now people want to poke the thing that's sticking out, which got me to a place where I just wanted to wear like sweatpants and oversized shirts, or leggings and oversized shirts or hoodies. I just wasn't a happy pregnant person. Like, and it was sad. Then fast forward to after I have my son, in February of 2018. And then I end up having to make my ostomy permanent and have my colon completely removed. So I do not have a colon. So now my ostomy is indeed permanent. It is not reversible. So we're stuck together, me and Olivia. Olivia is my ostomy. And it has its good and bad days. It has days where I don't really want to think about it, or I don't want to. But leading up to having surgery, like, that was a big decision for me to make. But at the same time, the decision was made for me, meaning if I didn't get the surgery, I probably would have had about 3 years to live. So my son is 4 now, so I could or could not have been here today. Versus having the surgery and then I get 60 years with my kids. So that was hard. And then I'm gonna do eyeshadow now. We're just gonna do like my everyday regular face. I'll start off with the Nudes by Juvia's palette. So from that particular surgery, I was in the hospital for about 3 weeks. I was only supposed to be there for, they said, a week or so, 5 to 7 days. But instead, I ended up being there for 3 weeks because things just weren't going right at the time. My body was not doing what it was supposed to do. I had what is called sleeping bowels or sleeping gut or something to that nature, where basically like my bowels wouldn't wake up after surgery. So everything that I had inside of me was staying there. So that was traumatic. I ended up getting a NG tube down my throat twice. And then they had took the catheter out, and then I couldn't pee, so they had to put it back in. So that was fun. Like, whatever with me. Oh, I'm using this one and this one. Mixing them together. So they put the catheter back in, and then just having surgery and being in that type of vulnerable position, you encounter some really strange people. I had a episode where I was in a lot of pain, and I don't know what the stigma is with Black women and being in pain, or why they don't think we experience pain the same way. But like, I had to act a whole fool just so they would take me serious. And I had a doctor ask when the nurse called, well, is she crying? Why the heck do I need to be crying for you to know that, like? So I realized, like, oh, I can't be my regular, pleasant, smiling self because people don't take that seriously. So once I started to like really let my pain show, things got going really quickly, which is ridiculous. Like, why do I have to come out of character for that? just so I don't have to, just so I can, it was nighttime. I just wanted to go to sleep. But, you know, they let my pain get so bad where I couldn't, like, even after I got it, it still took me a couple hours to fall asleep. So I don't think I ended up getting any sleep that night. Like, maybe till about 4 a.m. So I was exhausted. And then, you know, when you're in the hospital, they do rounds at like 6. So yeah, I was not a happy camper. And I'm normally really pleasant, always smiling, always pretty happy. Even in the face of what's happening, I'm always really pleasant to the people around me, because at the end of the day, they do have to take care of me. So I try to keep that in mind. Yeah, so that was an interesting experience. I had surgery like mid-October. I didn't come home until I think November 1st, because I remember being there for Halloween and being excited because my nurses had brought me candy. I felt like a child. But, you know. And from that surgery, it didn't go as cut and dry as everyone would have liked it to. So I ended up with an open wound that to this day will not close. That causes me a lot of pain, like on a daily basis. I think we're going to do this one over here. Let's see. So yeah, after that, I ended up with an open wound that caused me, I ended up having a wound vac for a few months. I went on like IV steroids for a while because it kept getting infected. So that was fun. And what else have we done for that? I did hyperbaric oxygen therapy, where you go on like the little submarine type thing. So I did that 5 days a week for an hour or two for about 3 or 4 months. And nothing has helped so far. It's still open. It still does gross things. Sometimes it gets infected, but more often than not, it causes me a lot of pain. So I live with chronic pain, and trying to explain to people that the pain is chronic, meaning it's all the time. Like, you know, they give you on a scale from 1 to 10, how much pain are you in, scale type of thing, you know, when you're at the doctor. And I tell people, like, I live at a 7. So, like, my functioning pain level is a 7. Over 10 is where I'm like, I should probably go to the doctor, go to the emergency room, like, or whatever the case may be. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. She turned out really cute. I didn't realize that this color was so glittery. This is cute. Cute look. Everyday look. She's giving. I think I want to spray my brush though. So we can give her a little bit more pigment. Just a little bit. This is my first tutorial type of thing. I feel very awkward. I watch a lot of YouTube, but it's actually a lot different when you actually are doing it. That's why I said we're just gonna like talk. I'll tell you a few things about me, and we'll see where the conversation goes. Like, I didn't write anything down, but now I'm like, I probably should have. But I think I'm doing okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try this contour palette by e.l.f. This is actually new. I just got this. So, I never used it. If I hear my kids in the background, I am sorry. They live here. They refuse to get a job or something. And my daughter has been on spring break this week. If you know, you know. Okay, girl. Like, y'all, we could do more girl chats, more makeup. Like, I'm no professional, but I do pretty good on my own. I'm also in the process, or I'm going natural. I grew out my relaxer. This is not for the weak. This is not for the faint at heart. The girlies did not tell me. This is a whole emotional roller coaster. And sometimes I'm not prepared. Not even a little bit. We are going to use this Milani. I really like this peachy color. It's giving spring. It's giving spring, but it is all of March 26th, and it is snowing outside. Ohio is so ghetto sometimes. Like, I woke up, it was just like set 60 or something earlier in the week. Yesterday it was raining, and then I woke up today and it's literally snowing. Tried to get her. Oh, she pigmented. But I was telling y'all, I'm going natural. And like, I had to hurry up and like film this. And that I'm doing an unboxing after this. And I'm like, I have to hurry up before my hair be a puffball, because they be having the heat on HE double hockey sticks. And I'm a girl who sweats in my head. It just, I be panicking. Once my hair start tingling, nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is a e.l.f. satin liner pencil. My first time trying this too. she went on easily. I had to be quiet and like focus because I was trying not to make the eye, like the face. The girls that get it, get it. And then also, since I chose to do my makeup on this particular video, I made sure like I'm trying to tell y'all any of like the sad stuff so that I don't start crying. Because even though like a lot of this stuff happened years ago at this point, it still makes me cry. And then the fact that I still have to go through so much, it still makes me sad. So I tried to just give y'all like small synopsis. Got it. A little highlighter. Hello, girlfriend. And this is also by Milani. This is Strobe Light. I don't think I told y'all what color any of the stuff I had was. I'm learning. I'll do better next time. I'm just trying to like get better with showing up for myself. Because I do really like makeup. And it makes me feel like calm and at ease. So I figured I would come on and do my makeup because then we can just like talk or whatever. So normally when I do my makeup, probably like every other girl, I have music playing and like that whole vibe. But I was like, nope, I am going to turn on the camera and we are going to commit to our channel. We're going to show up for ourselves because I struggle with that. This is the Baby Got Peach from ColourPop. This is also one of my favorite palettes for my everyday face. Your look is not complete without an inner corner highlight. It just brightens everything up and make you look more alive and awake. That's why I like it. Cute.
2,000 years later.
And we're gonna do the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. This is my favorite one. I love the gloss browns. I love the formula because they're not sticky, but they last a long time. I love them by themselves. I love them without a liner. I love them with a liner. I love them as a topper to like a lippy. I have them in all shades. I love them. They can do no wrong. Alright, to lash or not to lash? That is the question, guys. I think we're gonna do these. I got these from Walmart. Alright, so I'm back. So, put on my lash, and it gave me the hardest time. The hardest. Sometimes I can get it, and then sometimes it'd be an epic fail. So, here's my face. Alright, guys, thanks for sitting here, listening to me ramble throughout this video. Again, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Follow me over on Instagram at the Crony Mommy, Facebook at the Crony Mommy, and Twitter at the Crony Mommy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll get notifications. I promise I'm trying to get better with being consistent and showing up for both you and me, because awareness is key when fighting any type of chronic condition. For all my chronic illness baddies, slay girl, slay. Bye.